What's going on, guys? And for the win here, and welcome back with our challenge franchise mode. The Alaska Rough Riders, no elites allowed. And that means no franchise as well. I'm going to say that at the beginning of every episode so that no one will ask me if I can draft franchise players. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm sure you guys will put that in there just to spite me, so why bother? But here we are at free agency. I'm all fired up right now. Just had an amazing cast earlier for esports, the NHLgamer.com. Check them out on Twitch if you haven't already. Fun championship there. Anyway, let's take a look at, well, first of all, we have tons of money. We know that. But what do we kind of need here on the team this year? Tierney, Bushnevich looked like they got some stat growth here. There would be your top six. Probably not. So we definitely should probably pick up some of these, you know, like kind of mid kind of guys, and you know, the see what happened type guys who you know, you kind of don't want to target if you're a win now type team or trying to get somewhere. But that's kind of gonna have to be our lifeblood. So pretty much a rough count is all we really need. There's 6. There's your 9. There's your 12. I mean, we don't even necessarily need anyone else, but we might want to pick up some guys. Like, we're not trying to tank, right? That's not really a thing. But then you have to balance that with some of these guys we want to give ice time to. Dickinson, like some of the younger dudes. Like, we have plenty. I wish you could double sort. Obviously, these guys are all coming first, but I mean, we got a few younger guys in there. Not anything crazy, but a few younger guys in there. So let's see what we want. I'd say probably 2 forwards out of free agency would be pretty good. Defensively, oh yeah, we needed hella defense too, like 4 or something like that. I didn't bother checking. I remembered we needed some. I can't remember how many, but I'll check back on that. Let's take care of the forward end of things first. We have 28 million. So Galchenyuk's actually not a bad bet. Oh, he's tendered. Never mind, not Galchenyuk. Granlund might be a decent bet, but who's interested in him? I guess we can. Why am I? Yeah, I'll compete with anyone, to be honest. We need everything. Yeah, it's Montreal. 3 years makes sense for someone like Granlund. I think someone you kind of invest in and see where it takes him. Well, so let's see. Now, what I won't do is sign guys just to trade them. Obviously, while we're trying to get a lot of draft picks, I'm not going to do anything like that. We might end up trading this guy, but I'm not signing him to trade him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm way off. What the heck? It's 3 something. Oh, we have to go to there. Unfortunate, but yeah, we can get him. Wait, why am I doing? Okay, this isn't. Wow, Sin, good start here. You're doing calculations on a UFA, RFA calculations on a UFA. That's not what you want. We could probably just go up to 7 to make it even. Give us more chance to get him on our roster. I'm just over here doing math. You guys are looking at the screen wondering what the heck is going on. Not too much. And apparently not too much in my brain. I'm liking going for Hoffman too. These are guys you can get stat growth. And he's not too bad. Poorly built, I'd say. 30 goal scorer. He shoots. Shooters shoot. There we go. So let's get him. I guess we could do a matching 7 mil since they both want 3 years. Why not? All right, so that's probably what I'll do for forwards. That takes care of about 12 million. Now we needed a bunch of defensemen. We're not gonna go after like Pietrangelo, I don't think. Shattenkirk, maybe, but I think we need to be not careful with money, but spend a little less money here. The reason being is do I still want to like I still want to give Gardner like top 2 ice time. I still think he might have a year where he could really get some stat growth. Maybe not. Maybe I'm expecting too much, but I want to be careful not to take away ice time from either Gardner or Sanheim. That's kind of what I'm after. Gardner just because I want to keep him in the top 2 to try to get. Although Sanheim might be. No, I'll keep Gardner top 2. I want that stat growth if I can get it on that kind of contract. Because he's obviously probably not a long-term cut piece. He's already 29, right? Well, he'll be like 32 probably when we're seriously contending for cups, and we're already having to think about refreshing on him. But yeah. So we got 3. Caleb Jones might be ready, so maybe 4, but we definitely need defensemen here. So I'm going to snag like 2, maybe 3. Wait, why oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. My brain is still, it's still kind of a maze. I'm sorry. I got to talk about this for a second because it was so amazing to witness, and you guys will understand why I'm a little out there right now. I just witnessed, I got to cast a game with Tugi on stream where a team came back from a 4-0 deficit in the last 11 minutes of the third period, and they won that game in overtime 5-4. It was incredible. They ultimately, well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you the end of the series. Just go. You can watch the VOD. It's up there on Twitch. It was incredible. All right, so Gustafson, no. Like, these guys up here, not really, unless they're a righty. Well, Shattenkirk. Damn it. Now I kind of want Shattenkirk. Oh, you know what? I want Tanev more because Shattenkirk, if the goal is to try to get Gardner stat growth, Shattenkirk won't allow that. I don't know if Shattenkirk would really be a guy to get stat growth. He doesn't really, I mean, yeah, I mean, he'd be top 2 for us, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of more favoring Tanev for that other kind of top 2 role. Yeah, maybe. Although 5 years, 3 years, yeah, I could. Let's see what he wants for 3. Okay, we could probably do 6. I'll try. You know what? Yeah, I like that. 6 or 3. Another righty would be good if there's one available. Not Gustafson. Votanen's a righty, right? Yes, he is. I would be okay with using him as an OFD on the second pairing. 29, he kind of fits into the age range that we're grabbing here. So, 3 years. I'll try 5.5 and hope that gets him. Now, we should still have plenty of cash, right? We did 2 7s or 2 6s. I don't know, 2 7s, a 6, and now 5.5. Should be good. All right, what the hell else? I know we needed a lot because I released tons of guys. Do we need goalies or something else? I still might want to get a depth guy for defense, and we still need a bunch of 2-way guys as well. Oh my goodness. Wait, no, not picks, goalies. There we go. Oh yeah, no, we still got these 2. Yeah, we could use the backup. That's right, the backup, maybe a depth piece, and a bunch of 2-way guys. All right, let's try that, or go for that right now. Now that's the one benefit we have. We get to, you guys have allowed and asked for Fog of War to just be off all the time, so we don't have to worry about NHL scouting. So I'm definitely probably gonna bear that in mind for what I want for the scouts. Anyway, what do we want? I think there's a couple we had our eyes on. This guy wouldn't be bad, 24-74. Like, he could get there. I'd prefer younger, even if potential's not going to be as good. Although, if that's as good as it gets, maybe not. So many RFAs. Yeah, let's go for this guy. He has a slight chance to make the NHL. I mean, he's right. He's there. He's on the cusp. And I guess I'll go for some of these guys. I don't know. They might jump out and, like, have big growth years. You never know. Some guys can do that. Yeah, I'll just do these 2 guys because they're youngest. There we go. Let's do that same for defenseman. This guy's a for sure. Definitely want to check him out because he's got that high. And he's 74. Yeah, he's 25, but with the high potential, you never know. He could jump pretty good. And I'll probably pick up these 2 guys as well. I'm just trying to kind of get to the contract baseline here. We only had 27. I probably need way more. So maybe I'll do some of that off screen, but let's grab the goalie that I know I for sure want, which was Mazinik, right? Or actually Montembeau, because, yeah, he's got some slight room to grow. That's what we want. That's like an extra 5. Yeah, we still need to sign a lot of guys. I might just have to sign a bunch of dudes to, like, 1-year deals. Even if they're not good, like McCarron, Ikonen. Might have to just do that. Sure. Even though he wants a multi-year, I'm just going to give him 1. You as well. I'll do the same for defensemen. Even though I am in all skaters. It's so weird with the potentials, how it like puts like the forwards always before the defenseman. I guess it makes sense. I like that. 73, 22, even though it's low potential. I'll give him 2 years. This guy as well, I'll give him 2 years. Yeah. I don't know why I'm decreasing it, but hopefully they should still go through. Usually the 2 ways are okay with you decreasing crap. This guy's a 1 year. And that's, I don't know. They'll auto-sign some guys for a year. I'm not really too concerned. Those guys are kind of inconsequential. I picked up the ones with the decent enough potential and ages, but we're not going to find too much there. However, what I didn't do was do coaching and scouting stuff, so I think that's all we're going to do for free agency. I'll cut back in if I need to, but I should be able to get everyone signed. If something weird happens and I don't, I'll cut you guys back in. But for now, I'll see you guys in a bit. I think we are finally ready. Awful lot of stuff to take care of there, but the team, it's here. It's starting to kind of get there. Not really. We have some good things that happen, and yeah, you notice I have Stahl here is because we're planning on trading him this year, probably no matter what, because of that stat growth. He's 87 is going to have more value. Picking up Granlund and Hoffman was really good, and they get +3 if they're up there with Kasha. So I'm trying that out. This line's getting a +1, not too bad. And having Fabry up on this third line now with Tierney and Foligno could be some good tertiary scoring. And of course, a nice little fourth line. Did some switches and stuff. Dickinson in there. Leave over here. No more Tanev. He's down. But then also Quenneville here, who's ready. 24 years old, 79, decently built. Give him a chance on the main squad. There's your defensive pairings. Like I said, making sure Gardner's at the top. There's no difference in chemistry between him and Sanheim being up there, so we're gonna still trying to see if we can maybe get Gardner some stat growth in the remainder of his contract, but I don't know. Anyway, this is not a bad defensive core, though. This is pretty good. This is what you see a lot of AIs putting together later on, and this is likely what their goalies will look like. So the cheese is possible. Not saying it'll happen for us, but the cheese is possible. There's your depth, guys. And I'll just scroll through some power play stuff. I didn't really do too much. I don't really have a feel for this. Okay, Fabry's not on the penalty kill, though. I need to change that. And cool Dickinson. Definitely not Fabry, though. No thanks. Levo. We'll just throw him in there. I'm kind of seeing basically what the AI is kind of doing with a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. Alrighty. Let us move on. Scouts are out and about. I'm not. I just assigned them. I'm doing auto scouting for all this, so no actually going in and hunting for people. And we got the coaches. Let me show you the coaching staff, because you guys, I literally fired out everyone and hired a bunch of new ones. So there's our new coach, and we have a B goalie coach in the NHL, which could be huge for us. Could be pretty good for us. And yeah, decent head coach, and I like his scheme. So this guy might be around a while. He's also an A+. Good coach influence as well, I believe. Is that like A-? No, it's A+, even better. So he could really help out these other coaches. We struck out on a couple I wanted to get, but hey, with that kind of coach influence, we could see a lot of improvement. Everyone's got like B teaching or better, and everyone in the NHL is like A, I'm pretty sure. So that'll go a long way to help us out. And I think that's pretty much it. Captains, same as last time, Stahl and Foligno and Gardner. So we're ready to go. Pretty sure that's all we need to do. I think I had goalie rotations off. So let me turn those back on, so hopefully I don't have to worry about that. But I might. We'll see. We'll see if one of these guys can kind of take... Oh, it is back on. All right. I remember having it off, and apparently I turned it back on, and I don't remember that. All right, well, here we go. Let's get going. I like the way the team looks. We're going to probably trade Stahl this year at the deadline, no matter what, even if we're kind of like a playoff team, because I don't think we're going to go that far. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll reconsider. Anyway, let's just fly up to the first stat break. No need to check on, any scouting and stuff like that. Apparently, Vatanen's on the block. Let's not worry about that stuff yet. I'll make my own trades. Plus, I want Gardner to be playing good. I don't want anyone to be not playing well, because they're on the block. So give everyone a little bit of a morale boost there. Alrighty. Now we're good to go, right? No more stoppages. Except when it asks me 10,000 questions about scouts and all that stuff. All right, not too bad on the preseason thus far. That's, yeah, pretty damn good preseason. Of course, we're going to lose every last game. Yep. So, ended up like 500 preseason. So, not sure what to expect here. But I'm sure we will shortly find out. Couple wins to start off the regular season. Not too shabby. Defense looks good. Scoring a decent chunk of goals. I say that, and that's not a great game, but the response is important. All right, well. Are we a good team? I don't know. There's another loss, so that's what, 4-3? Uh-oh, Eric Stahl has ice time concerns. Let's see, convincing. We had a good chance this will succeed. And, yep, he agrees to play wherever the hell we put him. Good for you, Eric Stahl. Oh, now down to 86. Interesting. Wonder if that's a morale issue. All right. Kapanen. Oh, that's fully healed. I thought. Okay, yeah. He's not injured. I read that wrong. Alrighty. 6-3. What is happening? We're kind of a decent team right now. Could go either way still, obviously. It's very early, but I mean, we're in the mix. Well, actually, we're in the top of our division somehow. With that, I mean, I guess the Pacific is still close enough and not good. A bit weaker of a draft. Okay. We'll deal with that. Not like we care. We're looking for all the top sixes we can get our hands on. Hoping for a high top six. Like there was in that last draft. That would have been nice. I didn't have him scouted, though, I'm pretty sure. And no, I would have noticed that, wouldn't I? Had to have. Uh-oh, broke it. Play through it. Put a cage on. It's a broken nose, Hoffman. Come on now. All right. Well, we got to use some depth here. Fabry's got 10 points. That second line, though, not doing a whole lot. First line's doing decently by the looks of it. Nevish got stat growth as well. I wonder if he's a trade. Oh, he's on his last year. Maybe he's a trade type guy. So let's get him some more ice. Okay, that's good for our chemistry as well. Let's move Fabry up there and then shove in our depth guy. I don't really care about the special teams and stuff. He's not out for too long. Achari will get some extra time. Ugh. All right, I'm still doing the same thing. Yeah, he's on the point. All right, I'm still doing it. I'm still putting Achari in there. He's not out for that long. I'm not too worried. Makes it easier on me. All right, and what else? 3-on-3, I guess? Yep. All right, there you go. Enjoy the ice time. He might be listed as fourth line. Yeah, so he's probably... This will help keep his morale in check. All right, there's a couple losses there. A few in a row. Ones that you'd think we could have won with the amount of goals we scored, at least the last two. But there we are, 12-8-3, second in the division somehow. It's pretty not a very strong division. I almost forgot. I was going to do it, and then I forgot. I did forget. So, my bad. Let me show... Oh, fuck me. I can't show you the uniforms now. Ugh, my bad. Oh, you know they're going to be terrible, guys, so just look at that logo and just picture some black as the main color. Some of those colors in his highlights. And it's probably not that great. You know what I can do to show them, though? Let me just do that before I get too into it. Oh, I'm sure you guys will want to see them. Let's just go into here. Yeah, I don't care. I'll show you guys the uniforms this way. There's the home. Boo, Andy, boo. Yeah, no. Oh, there's the away one. Again, pretty basic, huh? And there's the alternate. Kind of, wow, actually was trying to go for like one of those throwback Coyote. Remember those terrible green Kachinas they had? That was my inspiration for that. Don't ask why. Alrighty. Cyn, obviously, graphic design is my passion. It's one of my very famous quotes of all time. Anyway, so let's check stats. We do have a pretty hefty injury, which sucks, but I want to see team stats. I'm kind of more interested in that than personal stats. Yeah, as I thought, we're winning games, but we probably shouldn't be. At least the way we've been trending, probably allowing too many goals. Not scoring enough, but scoring a decent chunk. Power, well, okay, fix that. Penalty kill's fine. We can Let's try and improve that power play, though. Holy hell. That's a terrible power play. All right, personal stat-wise, Granlund doing well. Yeah, Hoffman was up there, man. He was kicking. He was doing good before the injury. But Kasha, 10 goals, 19 points, not bad. Hoffman was up there with 19. Stahl's got 15, which isn't horrible for where he is. Tierney's got 14, which is good for where he is. Buchnevich, not enough. Hopefully having him on the top line for a bit will help, but it hasn't really, by the looks of it yet, or hasn't had too many games. Yeah, decent amount of like the secondary and tertiary scoring, but not enough. Second, third line needs to step up. And damn it, it's not working. I don't know if we'll ever get stat growth out of Gardner, so the question is, do we want to split things up? Maybe get Sanheim on the top pairing. Him and Vatanen don't seem to be, I mean, they're producing points, but then they're still a minus, you know? So it's like, you should probably split them up. So we'll try that. See if we could spread some of the offensive love, since it doesn't seem to be coming from Gardner as much as we try. Not working. Both goalies below 90 save percentage. All right, that's where we are. So we're kind of fortunate to have the record we are. That's why it's good to see. Good to check out all the stats. Looks like we're kind of fortunate. But if we improve the power play, will we win a bit more? Is the question. We're in a weak division, so a complete collapse isn't 100% certain yet. So let's see what we can do. Let's switch some stuff up. I know we're missing a dude there. Let's try Kapanen on this top line. Vatanen, yes. Instead of Gardner, how about Sanheim? Since he's kind of the other one getting some points. I like, oh, actually, yeah, let's get Buchnevich here. I don't even know if I want Dickinson on here anymore. He's decent with his offense, is why he's up there, but yeah, I guess I'll have him on the point. I could put another defenseman on the point, but there's really, I could do Sanheim and Gardner. No, let's give it to Dickinson. And then when we get Hoffman back, he could be there. Yeah, I would like that. All right. So we'll try that out for the power play. New look. And continue on here. I might just go another month right here and then stop because we did make a pretty major change. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Not going to fly up to the deadline quite yet. We're still in a very precarious position. There's a good scoring game. Now, is that... No. Obviously, 7 goals isn't sustainable, but is that like a sign to come? Of like, we're going to have a bit more scoring, maybe a bit more power play goals. Not really looking like that's the case right now. Whoa there. A little bit slow on the menu there. I don't really know if Buchnevich did much better up on that line. But obviously we need Hoffman back. And he should be right back in. Yeah, he is. Where he was before. All right, cool. Maybe Fabry instead of Dickinson? I don't think I have is he? No, I don't have Fabry at all on the power play. Yeah. Maybe even, instead of Foligno, I want to put Fabry on there. Yeah, screw it. Get Foligno out of there. I'm glad I noticed that. I almost didn't. Let's try that out. And that's perfect. One time. I don't have any righties besides Vatanen. Oh well. Hopefully that don't really matter in the sim. I think it does. It's gotta, right? At least we all pretend it does. Wow, okay. That's okay. There's some goals. Okay, there's some goals. That's pretty good. McCarron's injured. Might be our power play coming alive. You got to think we got, a couple power play chances per game, maybe on average. If it starts doing that. What a name, Meskinen. It's almost like mescaline. Which I completely dated myself with that sort of reference. Oh, already back. I was like, what? Another one? No, he's coming back. I've been misreading the injury things pretty badly today. All right, there we are. Keep her going now. Ooh. 3 losses in a row just as we were starting to look like we were getting things going on the offensive end of things. But cool. All right. It does seem like when we are scoring, we're scoring more. And I want to pretend like that's attributed to the improved power play. Let's see. Let's see if that's actually... Lower overall scoring. Well, at least for the leader. Maybe that means more people are scoring. It's more spread out. You know, goals against got better. Goals for kind of went up. That's a significant jump from power play. 4% jump. It was at 11%. And we had under 10 power play goals, I'm pretty sure. Like 9? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's going to keep trending in the right direction. As long as a team keeps trending in the right, we're that kind of player. We don't need to rely on superstars producing. We don't have any. Like we got to just worry mostly about the team. But it's good to see who's kind of standing out. I still think we should sell Stahl. I'm not buying this playoff deal. Like yeah, we might make it, but I don't know if we're a team that goes far. So selling, although it seems weird, still might be a really good option for us because, like I said, we need tons of top 6 prospects to really be able to make this work. All right, well, kind of win-loss here. Yep, continuing on. Holding on to third, but the wild card guys are right behind us, and we do not own both of them, I don't think. No, now we own none of them. So, yeah, I still think that we got to sell here. I'm not buying us being a super competitive playoff. I could be wrong, and they might just prove me wrong, but, yeah, games like that suck. You score 5, you got to win that game. Score 3, you got to have a chance, you know. And that's a tough injury. Sanheim going down there is not ideal. But we got Luke Shen. And he's going to hop in there. Okay, nope. I'm trying to... What's up with Carlo not liking to play with anyone? Yannick Weber. Ooh. Maybe we could use him instead of Carlo. Nah. Nope. That is terrible. Offensive defenseman in the top 6? Nah, thanks. All right, another tough regulation loss there. That time against the Canes. Only 5 games above 500 in regulation, which is... Ooh, there's a trade. Martinez, Alafalo, Phaneuf going to Edmonton. In return, they're getting Larson, Kyrie. Okay, that's a stupid trade for both teams, really. I don't know. I don't know what kind of rec. I mean, it looks stupid for one of them because that's like... You're trading like older playoff run assets, but then you're also getting back older playoff run assets. That was a bit interesting. All right. Sanheim is back. I read it that correctly that time. Let's throw him back into the mix here. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put him up on this here too, wasn't I? Oops. Be the guy we want you to be. All right, oof, tough overtime loss. Now, yeah, see, that's Islanders getting some, you know, picks. Calgary loading up on players. Both teams kind of getting what they're interested in right there. Don't care about that one. It's not a blockbuster. Get out of here game. All right, couple more wins. Yeah, I would say our scoring's up. It's got to be, right? I'm not just making this up in my head. Like, it just really feels like it's got to be up. Especially in this stretch. Perron for what looks like prospects. Tough loss right there, but we're getting points. We're getting all these extra points. We're now quite a bit above 5, and this is a nice little streak we got going on. Point streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it was a 9-game point streak. And it ended against Vegas. But we're still right there. And here we are at the deadline. 3rd in the division. It's close. It's so... I still think we should sell, man. I don't buy it. I'm just... but we got like a point per game Granlund. Which is good for us. We want him to get stat growth. Oh, man. Dude, like really? We're in there, but man... At this point, it's like, if we're going to go for the playoffs, we don't trade Stahl, but... Oh. Well... My plan was... How did he drop back down? He's still got top 6. Interesting. I guess I didn't think... maybe he's naturally declining more, but if he was kept up by stat growth, that shouldn't be the case. I didn't check progress reports, by the way, but I'm going to check them now. Yeah, it is natural. Wow. I was not... He must... That's all the stat growth he got? Well, he's up to like 87 before. He must have... Huh. Maybe morale. I don't know. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, at this point, we might as well hold... Fuck. I'm going to check. Check his value. Damn it. That completely backfired. I didn't expect him kind of do that. Usually if they're boosted up... I should have checked before. If he was boosted up by just stat growth. I made an assumption, and I guess I was wrong. So now it's like, oh, do you want to even sell him off? Probably not, since there's his value. It should have been around here if I would have sold immediately, but I was like, I thought I had time because he was still top 6 and he had the stat growth. Unfortunate right there, but so now, I mean, we can still get a first out of him. We still get a first out of him. We're still getting it for free, essentially. We picked him up in the expansion draft. We could still sell, especially with him on the decline. It's kind of looking like even if we make the playoffs, we'd have to cheese our way to victory. And it wouldn't really feel like our own. Challenge would be completed already. But I don't know. The plan was to sell Stahl. Wanted a bit more value out of it. That could still get us a late first. And really, what else are we looking for besides that? So I think selling off Stahl is still the right thing to do. Any other pieces, probably with 1 year left. Maybe Buchnevich. He is kind of on the younger side, which is why I'm hesitant. He's not having a tremendous year. Oh, whoa. It's better. Yeah, he's not having a tremendous year. I mean, he might get more stat growth. He had 67 points last year. He is below that pace this year. So, question is, do you hold on to him? And is he someone that you want to keep around to try to play with? I think yes, because, again, we have to kind of live off of this, these kind of mid-tier talent guys, the top 6 and stuff like that. Sorry, I got distracted by a text that popped up on my computer. But yeah, other than that, sell pieces, that's really it. Sanheim, I'm holding on to. I'm holding on to Sanheim. And Gardner, we got to try to hold on to a bit longer. I don't think we're going to get that stat growth. I mean, we could trade him whenever. But, I mean, he's serviceable right now. So, that's where we're at. So yeah, I mean, we might still make the playoffs. We might still succeed. We don't need a lottery pick. Unless, of course, there's a high top 6. Which, I mean, that's kind of the risk you take. If you're not tanking for it, you might miss out on those guys. Maybe we could trade for those guys. But I'm trying to play the quantity over quality game. We'll see how that works out. But trade deadline is upon us. What do you guys think of the moves that we should make? And yeah, and who should we hold on to? Etc., etc. What do you think the plan of action should be? So let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.